Hey there, are you struggling with this character and have absolutely no idea how to build them? Are you still learning what the items do, or do you simply want to try something different on your favorite character? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have come to the right place. Without further ado, I will show you the standard build for this character and maybe some more irregular builds I've tried. They're either uber troll or tons of fun. This short guide contains 3 sections: defense and healing items, damage items, and what orange, yellow, blue items are useful for survivability and damage. I'll have a grading system for defense, healing, and damage items ranging from S tier, which I believe is the best item to use, down to Z tier, which contains all the leftover items, meaning they are pointless to select as they are better items to grab. I will not be listing every item in the game, but only the ones you should use. Propulsion Armor Plate is useful for early game survivability against mass spawning lesser wisp and Lemurians. Stacking one of these every few levels helps with surviving enemies, damage over time abilities like fire and bleed. As brooch are useful for early to late game, perhaps the strongest survivability item you can get if you can keep the shield up. Try to stack one of these every 100 health you have or once per level. Tougher times are useful throughout the entire game to prevent damage taking. Stacking at least 10 of these for the final boss makes life a hell lot easier. Leeching Seed is a great overall healing item. This only heals you once per ability or auto attack. Keep that in mind with damage over time abilities and item. Stacking 1 to 3 of these should suffice for the entire game. Pick up more at higher levels if you are starting to take more damage. Harvester's Scythe is great in combination with Lens Maker glasses, so you heal large amounts with your critical strikes. Stack 5 max. Rejuvenation Rack doubles your healing. Now honestly, who doesn't want that? Stack 1. Diffusion is useful for increasing your overall health permanently. Stacking 3 of these should do. Hardlight Afterburner is great if your utility ability is useful. Stack as many as you want. Dio's Best Friend is useful in case you die somehow. Basically it's an extra life. Try to keep one stack at all times. Chrono Bobble is useful for kiting enemies and slowing them down so you can escape certain death. Stack 1. Lens Maker Glasser is a core damage item that effectively doubles your overall damage. Stack 9 maximum. Runald's Band and Kajara's Band are useful for the extra area effect damage they provide. They can proc without killing enemies, which makes them very strong items. Stack at least 5. Will-o'-the-Wisp, a stronger version of Gasoline. Stack at least 5. Frost Relic is an amazing close range item that does massive damage in a huge bubble. Stack 1 or more if you like, just remember it is only useful for close range. Gasoline is very useful to increase your area of effect damage for any character using white items. Grabbing one of these early can speed up your runs immensely. Stack at least 5 of them. Tri-tip Dagger is useful for characters that can attack enemies very fast, applying large amount of bleeding stacks which add up. Stack 10 max. Soldier's Syringe is the only item you can stack endlessly for attack speed, making it an S tier item usually. Old Guillotine is useful to finish elite monsters. Don't bother stacking more than one of these. Berserker's Pauldron and Predatory Instincts both increase your attack speed quite a lot and trigger very easily. Stack 1 of each. Yuki Alley is useful early on for killing spread out enemies. Stack 1 or more if you want. Happiest Mask is a bit of a troll item really, but it's fun to use and I encourage you to use it as a ghost that kinda overpowered. Only stack 1. Resonance This is similar to Ceremonial Daggers because of how it activates. The difference is it has a boomerang and area effect to it, making it almost on par with Ceremonial Daggers. Stack 1 of these max. Fuel Cell is great if you want large quantities of orange or blue item usages. Royal Capacitors, Fuel Cells, and Gesture of the Drowned are one of the most overpowered builds in this game. Stack as many as you want. Disposable Missile Launcher is one of the highest damage items in the game. The only issue is you can't select your targets as it chooses whatever is on your screen that is closest. Royal Capacitor does massive single target damage. In combination with a few area of effect items, this can create a mini nuke. The backup is useful for surviving as you gain 4 allies that fly around you, creating more targets for your enemies. Supermassive Leech is useful if your shields disappear from high damage enemies, and it gives you the chance to heal fast. Empathy Cores and Queen's Gland can increase your survivability. Create more targets for your enemies, like 1 of each.